Hello everyone, welcome back to Pixel Arts. In our previous class, we have learnt about Marquee selection tools, which is a part 1 of the selection tools. Today, we will learn about the lasso selection tools. This is the part 2 of the selection tools. The lasso selection tools, there are 3 types: lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool and magnetic lasso tool. The shortcut for these tools is L. First, let us discuss about the lasso tool. The lasso tool is a freehand tool, just like a pencil. To make a selection with lasso tool, click on the document and without leaving your mouse button, move your cursor, and once you leave your mouse, it finishes the selection. Now if you want to move this selection to any place in the document, just move your cursor inside the selection, click and move the selection. Similar to Marquee tool, lasso tool also has the same options: new selection, with which you can make a new selection; add to selection, with which you can add few more pixels to the selection; subtract from selection, with which you can subtract from the selection; and intersect with selection. Feather option is also the same. Anti-alias is also the same. Let us open an image. Now in this image, let us try to select this yellow part. I will zoom in. Just click at one point and move your cursor. Now let us check the edges of this selection. Just hit Q in your keyboard. You can see we have got smooth edges since our anti-alias option is checked. Click Q again to revert back. Now if you want to add feather to this selection, just right click on it, feather, give a value and click OK. Now duplicate it, hide the background, it gives us smooth edges. I will undo this. All these options are similar to the Marquee tool. So if you have missed it, just check in the description, I have given the link. Now moving back to the lasso tools, the next one is polygonal lasso tool. Polygonal lasso tool is used to make straight line selections. Just select the tool, click on the document, move your cursor, click, move your cursor again, click. If you feel that you have made a wrong selection, to go back to the previous point, click backspace in your keyboard. Backspace again. And if you want to get rid of this tool, just click escape. I will open a different image to explain the polygonal lasso tool. Zoom in a bit. So to make a straight line selection, click and hold shift button. It gives you straight lines. Now here this sky area is selected, but I want to select this building area. So we can inverse the selection. To inverse the selection, you can go to select in your menu bar and click on inverse selection. Its shortcut is Shift Ctrl I. Now I will duplicate this, hide the background layer. You can see our building area is separated from the background. We can also change the background. I will show you that. Open another image. Now I want to add this sky area. So switch to marquee tool, select this sky, switch back to move tool, click on this selection, drag and drop on this building. Now I will move this layer back to the building. Hit Ctrl T to transform. This is the way how we can change the background of the images. I will explain about that clearly in the coming tutorials. Now switching back to the lasso tools. The next lasso tool is magnetic lasso tool. Magnetic lasso tool automatically detects the edges of an object. So I will open this flower background. Just click and move your cursor. You can see the magnetic lasso tool places anchor points on the edges of the object. If you think that the magnetic lasso tool is not making a good selection, you can also add anchor points manually by just clicking at a required point where you want to change the selection. Here I am making a random selection. Okay. While using the magnetic lasso tool, to add and subtract the selections, you can also switch back to the lasso tool or polygonal lasso tool. Here I will switch to lasso tool. Hold shift and I will add the selection. Holding alt I will subtract from the selection. Okay. Similar to lasso tool and polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool is also having the same options. So I will not be discussing about it again. But moving towards the right, there are 3 more options for magnetic lasso tool: width, contrast and frequency. First, let us discuss about frequency. Frequency is nothing but it determines how frequently the magnetic lasso tool will place the anchor points while making the selection. So first let us set the frequency value to 10. Now if you try to make a selection, it places very few anchor points. As you can see, it has placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 anchor points. Now let us change the frequency to 60 pixels. When you make a selection now, it is placing more anchor points. Let us count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 anchor points. So the more the frequency, the more anchor points it will place. Moving towards the left, contrast. The contrast is nothing but the brightness of the edges of an object. For example, the contrast is set to 100% for the images where the object is darker compared to the background. For example, I will open an image. So here the object is lighter than the background. So for such kind of images, you can always set the contrast to 100%, which makes the tool to detect the edges easily. But for few images where it is hard to detect the edges, you can always set the contrast to 10, which makes it little easy for the tool to detect the edges. Now moving towards the left, width. Before explaining about the width, I will on my caps lock in the keyboard, which changes my cursor to a circle with a plus mark in its center. The plus mark is nothing but the place where the tool places the anchor points, and the circle is the area with which the tool detects the edges. You can also increase and decrease the circle by using the open and close braces in your keyboard. Open braces to decrease the circle size and close braces to increase the circle size. As you can see, when we are increasing and decreasing the circle size, the width value is also changing. Generally, we use less pixels for the width for the complex images and more pixels for the easy images. First, let us set the width to 10 pixels. And now if you try to make a selection, if I move my tool away from the object, it doesn't detect the edges. It places the anchor points inside the circle. So, let us increase the width to 65 pixels. Now, when you make a selection, if you even move your cursor away from the object, the tool pulls the selection close to the edges. That's all with the magnetic lasso tool. So this ends the second stack of our selection tools. In our next class, we will discuss about the third stack of our selection tools, which is quick selection tool and magic wand tool. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.